What's up, boys and girls? My name is Cowwy and welcome back to the Carrot Club. It is now 2021. If you're watching this, Happy New Year to everyone. In today's video, I'll be diving into the castle theme. Since a lot of people want to build a castle, not just any castle, they always ask for the biggest one. So we're going to build it up piece by piece, starting with this stone arc, where you can use this for a bridge or a castle entrance. Before we get started, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate everyone's support in helping to grow this channel. My goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. Let's see if we can do it. If you want to chat, join the Carrot Club Discord or Roblox group. All the link is in the description, so with that, let's get started. Here's a list of materials that we need. There's definitely too much stones in this build. A lot of them are just estimates. Just make sure that you have a little bit more materials than I do. The first thing we need is space, at least 23 by 10 blocks. And by the way, that's how much space you need for one of them. And if you need more, then that means you need to multiply that by a lot. To start, we'll build up one pillar first. The base of this pillar uses a 7-point circle, which is considered small even though it looks really big. You can just place that anywhere on the ground for now. Then we'll build up the face of the pillar, which is the 3 blocks on all 4 sides. Place stairs on top, and then a slab on top of the stairs. For the corners, we'll just place a stone brick on top and then cap it with a stone slab. If you got what you see here, then the first part of the pillar is finished. To continue building upward, we'll use a different color block to separate the gray color. I'm going to use pine plank, and all you do is place it right behind the stone slab on all 4 sides. And then drop another plank to form the corners. Then finally, we need to put a decorative stair block right in the middle. So we got the base of the pillar so far. Next, we need to build the actual pillar, which is basically 4 pieces of stone covering the rest of the holes you see here. Then you simply build it up 6 blocks high. By the way, don't jump off when you're finished. Now that you built this up, we need to add another 4 blocks on top of the pillar in a different pattern. We just need to put planks in the corners. So when you're done, you should have this weird looking pillar. Now before we continue building any further, we need to build the second pillar the same way. If you have already forgotten how to build this pillar, just rewind and watch the steps again. You want to position the second pillar 5 blocks apart. If you see on the ground, I have this plank guideline, so I know where to put my next pillar. So now I got both my pillars. Before we can finish off the pillars, we need to sidetrack and build the giant slabs of stone on top first, because we need this as a guide for the pillars. It is very straightforward. If you look at the diagram on the side here, you can see the part marked off in red. That's the top of a pillar. So you don't have to guess how to position the stone, then you simply follow the pattern to fill in the space. Now that we have some form of stone sitting on top of our pillar, we can go ahead and finish the pillar that connects the top to the platform. We'll start with this simple pattern and apply it onto all 4 sides. Then the second step is a bit tricky. We need to build the same pattern for the first row, but right below it, you want to place a single upside down stair. Do it for all 4 sides again. For the last touch of detail, we need one more upside down stairs on the top here for all 4 sides. If you have done this correctly, the top part of the pillar looks like a lot thicker, something that looks like it can support a large stone on top and not like a pin. Now do that for the other side of the pillar. Now that the hard part is out of the way, all we need now is fill in the walls for the stone platform on top. Start by placing another plank on top of each corner. For the length of the platform, you want to create this pattern and you want to build this outside the edge of the platform you're standing on. Do this on both sides. For the width of the platform, we have this pattern. Again, do this on both sides. Now it is starting to look like a bridge or a front gate. If I walk by the fountain, it looks like an entrance to a garden. The second wall is built the same way, 2 individual patterns on all 4 sides. The only difference with this wall is that it is 2 layers thick, giving off 2 different colors. This is how you create more interesting look to your building by layering 2 different colors together. We'll start on the shorter length with the stone walls, then on the back we'll place planks to cover the holes. Don't forget that there is a gap in here, fill that in with a stone brick as well. For the width, you do the same thing, except it is longer. Everything I do here is pretty simple. Build a basic pattern, then you just repeat it. Now if you look at it from the ground, it doesn't look like anything. So for the last time, we need to build the 3rd layers of the stone, which is just a repeat of the first layer. You might find this part more difficult to do because the space you're walking on is a lot thinner. I started building the longer width first, then the smaller length. The last thing to do is cover up the hole on top. You can do it however way you want. For me, I have this pattern to use temporarily because this arch is not exactly finished. I have plans to add to this later when I have it in its proper place. Also, I won't be decorating this not until I have rebuilt this island. For now, this is what the stone arch looks like, and it is ready to be positioned elsewhere on my island for the castle build. I hope that you all enjoy this build and we'll continue building more stuff in the next video. So thank you boys and girls for watching, and I'll see you in the next video in game or at the Carrot Club. Take care everybody.